Hey everyone, welcome to a new episode of Imagine Slagharen. Now, in the last episode, I worked on the track of this ride called Old Timers, and in this episode, I actually want to start work on the building that, where the station of the ride is. So, the station of the ride is will be inside this building here. There's some glass around the station here. And right up here, there will be three guard towers. There's actually some guards in the... Well, some fake guards in the towers. But I think we can best replace those with security guards in this game. Now, across this building, there's also a station for the chairlift. So that's something we can probably also start on in this episode. Now, first let's take a look at how the building looks. So this is what it looks like from the inside. Nothing really special here. Just you can see that there's a lot of glass. This is an old picture. Here you can see where the building still had the colors of the American flag. So they had a very red colored brown with blue on top and white stars. And in here you can see a picture of the middle of the building. So the buildings are actually built around this sandbox. Maybe you can see it more clearly on a zoomed out picture if I can find one. Here you can actually see the Old Timers track if you look carefully. And then here there's these buildings which wrap around the sandbox. So here you can see the building as it looks now. So it's no longer blue with the white stars, but it's red. It's actually brown. They still kept the text on top saying "Kids Country." Doesn't look like I have a good picture of that. Only from the back side. You can see your Kids Country. But yeah, there's two signs here, both spelling out that text. Now, I think I will start by just placing the three guard towers, or their approximate location. And then, I will put the rest of the building according to their locations. So we can see one guard tower starts here at the edge of the track. And the other one is right above where the track enters the building. And the other one is here in the center, a little bit off center. Okay, one thing you will see here in the corner near the exit of the ride is a car parked over here. It's a fake car, it's just scenery, but I think I can create something like this. So what I will do is I will put another vintage car. I will put it in the bumper car mode, so it starts rotating, and then I stop it in the orientation at which I want it. So then it should be right next to the track here. So let's give it a try. So I've made this little track here. I will put a vintage car on it, just one, and we'll put it in bumper car mode. Now I will save here, just in case it crashes. It shouldn't, but we'll see if it works. So let's give it a try. Okay, I was afraid that would happen. I will try giving it a ride time that's a little bit longer, and that should stop it from crashing. Alright, it seems like it only works with several card types. So I will try using a go-kart. Well, right now it's not in the correct position. I want to have it a little bit over here. So I will rotate the station and then try again. I think a go-kart will work for what I'm trying to do. Alright, I think this is perfect. So if you look closely now, you can see now there's a car parked here. Let's give it the right color. I believe it's red. Oh, it's more like orange. But yeah, I think this is close to what it looks like in the real thing. I now hope it's actually visible when we place the guard tower above it. Okay, now first I thought of making these guard towers with just with the roof that is also available in Rollercoaster Tycoon 2. But yeah, I think that will make the guard towers a little bit too small for this for the size of this building. So instead I will just use custom roofs to make them. So now I will just extend this building forwards a bit, and then we can make the guard towers on top of here. Okay, I'm now going to put some security guards in these towers. Now I want them to be to stay in place, so I will just first place a few of them, and then after that I will set their energy to 0 using console commands, and then they will be stuck in place here forever. Alright, now the security guards are here, but I'm not sure you can really see them if the roof is on top. Actually, it should be possible. Not really sure if we also have to trim. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to move these pods 1 unit lower. And that will allow me to at least make the faces of the security guards visible when they're walking here. Alright, I think that's a good location for the guard. So now I will just make the paths here invisible. I'll replace them with a different texture, probably wood. And then I'll make the roof on top. And this way the guards should always be visible here. Okay, these are supposed to be really tall American flags. I don't really like the way they look now, but it will have to do for now. Maybe I'll find a better solution later. Anyway, now I should make some support beams for these guard towers. Alright, now the roof of the building looks pretty boring to me. It just looks green, maybe with a little bit of a stripe pattern. Not really sure if I can make that, but the green should definitely work. It just looks like a flat roof, so not really much to say about this. Alright, now that I look at this shade of green, I think it's a little bit too bright. So I will just go for this tint of green. I think it's more like the actual color of green. Now this is something that's better in the Planet Coaster recreations that we will probably see. That they probably don't have to worry about the color of their roof. But yeah, for our perspective, that's definitely going to matter. Now I also looked at this curve here a bit. I think I'm going to pull back this path a bit, because I think it will look better, especially when we also build the station here for the chairlift. Because there's a nice there's a curve here in the path. And I think it's nicer if we follow that curve here on the inside, but also here on the outside. And also I looked at some pictures, and this path doesn't extend to this side as much as we did here. Now there's also a bigger rock here in the middle. I'm not really sure how I'm going to recreate that. I'm just going to go through all my scenery, see if I have something that's suitable. There should be something in all these objects that I can use. There. It's really simple and dumb, but I think this works as a big rock. Now I should probably also move this piece under the surface so it doesn't show its supports anymore. Alright, I will quickly curve this path inwards a bit. Let's see if I also have a good picture where I can see it. So yeah, here, if you look carefully here, you can see the track of the old timers. And here you can clearly see the path curve around some bushes here. And here's also the station for the chairlift. So yeah, I think I can also already draw the outline of this station which I will build in the next episode. So yeah, just gonna draw some stuff here that I will build later. I'm looking at these fences now in this more recent pic, and I actually see that the fences are different from what they used to be. So now they're actually lower, and people get a more clear sight of what is happening here with the old timers. But yeah, I don't think I'm going to change that. Maybe in a later episode. Okay, and this is where the chairlift station will go. But yeah, we don't have enough time to fit that into this episode. So I'm just going to do some finishing touches here, add some paths here inside. And that will be the end of this episode. Alright, I will leave it at this for this episode. I hope you enjoyed watching me build this, and in next episode I will start working on the chairlift station, and probably in the episode after that I'll do the theming that were requested to do for this area. I've got some nice ideas, but some of them do require that I make some custom scenery myself. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. Alright, I hope you enjoyed watching this episode, and I'll see you again in the next one. See you later.